Fox 13 presents Healthier Together, sponsored by Regence Blue Shield.
Post-traumatic stress disorder doesn't just affect combat veterans. At least half of Americans have dealt with a traumatic event in their lives which could lead to PTSD, including car accidents, natural disasters, assault, or abuse. June is PTSD Awareness Month, and Dr. Franz joining us for our Healthier Together segment to tell us more.
June is Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Month. And I'd say one of the first things to know is that it's just not combat veterans that suffer or can suffer from PTSD. Certainly, combat veterans are an important demographic that do have some challenges with PTSD, depending on their circumstance. But really, anyone who has experienced or even witnessed a life-threatening event, someone who really feels like the integrity of themselves or their life was put at risk, is at risk for developing PTSD. And while about half of Americans have experienced some event that would meet that criteria, about 1 in 10 men that have experienced such an event eventually go on to develop PTSD, and 2 out of 10 women who've experienced such an event go on to develop PTSD. Going to your primary care provider is a great place to start, to ask that question. Hey, I'm concerned I may be developing PTSD, or here's what's going on, or here's what's going on with my child or my sibling or my parent. And your primary care home can often provide an initial assessment, and increasingly primary care homes are integrated with behavioral health services such that you can get a more detailed assessment and even some treatment there for mild to moderate symptoms. Additionally, many health plans, including Regence, have a lot of virtual behavioral health provider offerings such that you can go online and get your psychotherapy or medications, some coaching, skills training through a virtual platform such as an app or a website or a telemedicine video appointment with a provider. But it's important to know that PTSD does need to get treated. Often PTSD comes with other diagnoses, such as other types of anxiety, perhaps panic disorder, often accompanied by depression. And unfortunately, PTSD is also strongly associated with the development of substance use disorders, including alcohol use disorder and opioid use disorder. So it's really important to get an assessment and get treatment. And the best treatment is usually a combination of some psychosocial treatment, such as trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy, and when warranted, psychiatric medications. It's never too late to get an assessment and treatment for PTSD. Unfortunately, many behavioral health conditions, including PTSD, are not identified often for more than a decade since their onset. While that's unfortunate, it still means that you can get help and get better and return to a healthier form of functioning once you get your PTSD addressed.
So a reminder, you can find all of our Healthier Together reporting at fox13seattle.com.